Which gun lock could fit Pat's needs? Let's use the suggestion tree tool to see. We don't actually know Pat's comfort level with prior setup or installation steps. Let's assume we ask Pat and he is open to prior setup and installation. We know from previous sections that Pat does typically transport his firearms for hunting and trap shooting. We also know from the previous sections that Pat will be sharing authorized access to his firearms with trusted family members. This leads us to finally recommend that Pat use cable locks or trigger locks to secure his firearms. These gun locks would directly attach to his firearms, help secure his firearms during transit, and could be accessed by multiple authorized users. He would need to establish an intentional key storage system with his trusted users if using a cable lock, and if using the biometric trigger lock, would need to program the authorized user's fingerprints. Let's return back to the question of installation and setup. Imagine Pat responds that he doesn't want to do any setup or installation. That would lead us to recommending cable locks again, or a biometric trigger lock that uses the fail-safe key primarily. Both options would need an intentional key storage system with his trusted users and would add easy and effective security to his firearms. Remember, this is just a suggestion tool. The firearm owner knows what works best for their firearm and their needs. Let's imagine that after using this tool, Pat shares that he'd like to take home a cabinet lock. That's great. In this case, make sure to remind Pat about the installation steps and furniture required to use a cabinet lock effectively, and suggest Pat take home a gun lock additionally that directly attaches to his firearms for secure transit. The goal is to increase secure firearm storage in your communities. Understanding community members' needs and how they can be met by the gun locks you have increases a culture of secure firearm storage.